When you think of pirates, you probably imagine eye patches, wooden legs, and hidden treasure, maybe even the infamous Blackbeard. But what if I told you the most powerful pirate in history wasn't Blackbeard, or even a man? She commanded a fleet so massive that entire governments feared her. At her peak, she controlled tens of thousands of pirates and hundreds of ships, defeating imperial navies and forcing an empire to negotiate. This is the incredible story of Zheng Yi Sao, the deadliest pirate to ever sail the seas. The story begins in southern China during the early 1800s. Before becoming the world's most feared pirate, Zheng Yi Sao worked in a floating brothel in the port city of Canton. While little is known about her early life, everything changed when the pirate captain Zheng Yi married her in 1801. Unlike many wives of powerful men, she wasn't a bystander. She became a trusted strategist, helping manage alliances and the pirate confederation that dominated the South China Sea. Then tragedy struck. In 1807, Zheng Yi died unexpectedly. Most people expected the pirate empire to collapse. Instead, it became even stronger. Taking control after her husband's death was no easy task. Pirate captains rarely accepted orders from anyone, especially a woman. But Zheng Yi Sao proved to be an exceptional leader. She built alliances with influential captains and enforced strict discipline across the fleet. Her pirate confederation eventually grew to an astonishing size, hundreds of ships and tens of thousands of pirates. Entire coastal towns lived in fear. Merchant ships paid tribute just to avoid being attacked. Even fishing villages had to obey her rules. She wasn't simply stealing treasure. She controlled trade routes. She collected taxes. She ran what was essentially a floating empire. Surprisingly, Zheng Yi Sao's greatest weapon wasn't violence. It was discipline. She created one of the strictest pirate codes in history. Anyone caught stealing from the pirate treasury faced severe punishment. Anyone who disobeyed orders could be executed. Pirates were forbidden from harming villagers who cooperated or from assaulting captured women. Violating these rules often meant death. These harsh laws kept the fleet organized and loyal. Instead of behaving like chaotic criminals, her pirates operated almost like a navy. That discipline made them incredibly difficult to defeat. The Chinese government tried repeatedly to destroy her fleet. Imperial warships attacked. They failed. Foreign powers also became involved. They failed. Time after time, Zheng Yi Sao outmaneuvered her enemies using superior coordination and local knowledge. Eventually, the government realized that defeating her militarily would cost too much, so they chose another option. They negotiated. In one of history's most surprising endings, Zheng Yi Sao accepted an official pardon. Unlike many pirates who died in battle or at the gallows, she surrendered on favorable terms. She kept much of her wealth. Many of her followers were also pardoned. After retiring from piracy, she lived a relatively peaceful life, reportedly running a gambling house until her death. Few pirate leaders have ever achieved such an ending. She didn't die in chains. She retired on her own terms. History often celebrates famous pirates like Blackbeard, but when it comes to power, influence, and success, Zheng Yi Sao stands in a league of her own. She transformed a pirate fleet into a disciplined maritime empire, challenged governments, and walked away richer than most rulers of her time. If you enjoyed learning about one of history's most remarkable figures, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and let me know in the comments which legendary historical figure you'd like to see next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next adventure through history.